Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another video. We're talking about Bitcoin and a market breakout once again on the channel. If you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and you've got a completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin waiting for you in the description below the video. Grab it now and let's talk about Bitcoin. So, what is happening right now as we speak is Bitcoin is breaking back above 97,000 US dollars per token, and we're seeing a move, at least for the moment, on today's daily candle to the upside after a week or so of consolidation between this 93,000 and 96,000 area. So let's zoom out again and look at what happened here. We had lows all the way back on April 7th. We had a move to the upside. We had some consolidation here between essentially the 12th and 20th of April around this $82,000 to $85,000 area. A nice period of consolidation before a big breakout and a big move for Bitcoin, going from around 85,000 all the way up, getting as high as about 94,000, 95,000 in a 1 to 2 day period. Okay, so that move was an 11 to 12% move for Bitcoin in a 48-hour period. We reclaimed the 200-day simple moving average, and we had a very nice period of consolidation then again before making a move to the upside here today. So what's happening is we're seeing a bit of a repeating pattern. You have a move being made followed by consolidation, another move being made followed by consolidation, and now we're seeing another move to the upside. Is this going to be sustained? Let's wait and see what happens. It does bode well for the price action over the next few days, in my opinion. Again, we do have to wait for the close of today's daily candle. We've still got another 9 hours or so before this closes, so we could definitely retrace, but we're seeing the entire market making a move, and we're going to look at a couple of key charts here in a moment as well. So looking at the global M2, we've been looking at this for the past number of weeks and months on the channel here, and if we look at this global M2 liquidity index and we put in this, you know, maybe something like an 80 to 85 day offset, we've been talking about this for weeks now. You can see how Bitcoin is beginning to follow global M2 to the upside. Again, looking at this on the chart, it's not letting me move it here for some reason, but if we move it up in this direction, you can see how we had this bottoming pattern here in that first week of April. We started moving to the upside, and again, if Bitcoin continues to follow M2, which is not guaranteed, but around 82% of the time it tends to do so, we are looking at a pretty nice month or two ahead for continued movement to the upside. Again, this is not guaranteed, guys. Nothing in this video is financial advice, but we've been waiting for this moment where we got that bottom and watch Bitcoin begin to follow global M2 with that 8 to 12 week delay. The other key chart I'm looking at here is total crypto market cap. For the past week or so, I'm going to remove some of the noise here. For the past week or so, essentially, we've been seeing total crypto market cap knocking on the door of the 200-day simple moving average. You can see we had a nice big move, again, correlated with Bitcoin's move for total crypto market cap, having these lows, again, back in that first week of April, going as low as 2.3 trillion. We had a nice big move to the upside, but you can see, instead of reclaiming the 200-day immediately, we have been consolidating right under the 200-day for about a week now, and we've been threatening to get above it. Look at all these wicks trying to get above it, and at least for now, we're seeing today's daily candle above that 200-day simple moving average. Again, we do have another 9 hours or so before the close of today's daily candle, but I'm watching this closely to see if we can close above the 200-day, get confirmation over the next few days or the next week, and then continue to move higher. Again, let's look and see what happened here all the way back in Q4 of last year when we saw total crypto market cap getting above and reclaiming that 200-day simple moving average. You can see, again, we broke above it here by the time we got to the middle of October. We did have to spend a couple of weeks here to retest the 200-day, and then we got that explosive move. So we might still have another couple of weeks before we see a full breakout above the 200-day, confirmation of that breakout and a continued move higher. But looking at the movement here on a percentage basis, you can see that once we did get that confirmation, total crypto market cap had about a 67% rally and gain over a 41-day period. Okay, that is a very sharp move, a large increase in total crypto market cap when you're talking about going from 2.2 trillion up as high as 3.75 trillion in a 41-day period. It's a pretty explosive move. So if that were to happen again, let's project ourselves out about 41 days and looking at the fact that we could go a 67% increase. Again, I'm speculating here, guys. Of course, this is not guaranteed, and it could take multiple weeks, like I said, for us to see any kind of confirmation here on an actual breakout. But if we were to go, 67 to 68% move to the upside, that's getting us up pretty close to $4.9 to $5 trillion in total crypto market cap. Again, this is not guaranteed. I do think we could see this type of overall crypto market cap this cycle. Whether it happens over the course of the next 30, 60, 90, or even 180 days remains to be seen. But I do think that's a real possibility with the amount of capital that could flow into the markets over the coming months. So again, I'm watching what's happening here on the charts very, very closely. You've got a couple of other alts making bigger moves. You can see that Solana is back above $153. Ethereum is back up above $1,864. Great to see us moving higher for Ethereum eventually. Again, we've been watching this ETH BTC chart pretty closely on the channel, and we're looking for hopefully a bit of a bottom here with regards to Ethereum against Bitcoin. It's looking like this low here at the 0.11% area could be that low for Ethereum against Bitcoin. I want to see us moving higher. This level of support goes all the way back to 2019. If we look at it on the chart here, that's where we found support in Q3, Q4 of 2019. We haven't been to this level for ETH against Bitcoin in a 6-year period. So I'm hoping or anticipating that we could have a bottom here and begin to see Ethereum outperform Bitcoin. But that's not going to happen substantially until we see Bitcoin dominance possibly breaking down a little bit further. Bitcoin dominance is continuing to march higher here over the past number of weeks, not showing any signs of a breakdown or slowing down just yet. We're at 64.66% for Bitcoin dominance. We might need to get all the way up to 65, 66%. I've got a level of resistance marked in on the chart here. We could even need to go as high as 70% to get back up to this resistance where we were at all the way back in December of 2020 before we see a more significant breakdown. I do think that breakdown will eventually happen in some capacity. Will it be as aggressive as last cycle? I'm not so sure, but I do think we get a breakdown at some point over the coming year, and that could be the catalyst for your altcoin season. So again, you've got a couple of other tokens. Arrow making an 18% move here today. If I jump back to the actual daily chart, big move for Arrow. You're seeing Tau have a very good couple of weeks here, breaking out of its downtrend, running on here now. The next area to reclaim would be that 200-day simple moving average. Brett making a 10% gain. You've got other protocols like Sonic, the upgrade from Phantom, also up more than 12.7% here on the day. You've got Walrus protocol. I made a video about Walrus a couple weeks ago on the channel. Go and check that out. A protocol for decentralized storage on the Sui blockchain. It is up 16% on the day here. So Walrus making some big moves. I'm just trying to highlight some of the winners and the leaders here for what's been happening over the past week or two. Bitcoin back above $97,000. I think this bodes well for the next couple of weeks. Let's wait and see. Again, guys, if you're interested in learning how to provide DeFi liquidity and generate cash flow, consistent yield for yourself, I'm teaching a lot of people how to do that over here in the Underdog Investor Group. I'm going to leave a link for the UIG in the description below this video. Go ahead, check it out if you're interested in taking back control of your financial future, generating cash flow, earning yield in decentralized finance. You can do it. Again, jump over to the link in the description below. And today's video is sponsored by Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. Again, I'm going to leave a referral link for FMX in the description below this video. Check it out for yourself. If there's any questions, drop them in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys are up to. What are you thinking about market sentiment right now in the midst of Bitcoin breaking back above $97,000? Drop me a comment, smash that like button, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, make sure to hit the bell notification icon, and you've got a completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin waiting for you in the description below this video. Grab it now, and we'll catch you in the next one.